So I'm here to talk about my unlocked achievements. I just earned from 11226 through 40126. So here we go. So we have, let's go to the first bit. So on January 13th, I in 3-on-3 freestyle, I reached level 5. I 3-on-3 3 wing street 3B versus 3 in Rugby League Live 3 on the Xbox 360 and win a wonderful Premier or Championship in Premiership or Championship in Career. As for more than 213 tries at inner player's career after being Career's Rookie. I reached level 15 career after being Career's Rookie in Rugby League Live 3. I won the Daily M or Man Stewart and NRL Super League season career. I retired my career player and started Project. I played 10 years at the same club as a single player career. I complete and then in see Jacob's passion for sports. The stream's easy to stay clean. Well, at the heart, and then 15th at the heart of the sea, calm neighborhood, LA ring, not low anymore, and many tree beaches right there. And those were for up to level up to 16. And then in family game 4, got Yahtzee. Turkey, I want to Yahtzee one against computer player. Charlie's Harmos lifetime and off for Western Strong. I did complete every in family game night 4. You see here there's the most in 3 for seconds. You can see all the achievements through there. I basically did complete the game. Ended up being the game with every achievement. And I completed commute in level 17, around 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And I see Jigs episode. And now in the Run Zone San Francisco World Championship in Orlando Rally, silver in Spain, and bronze, and then Cancun, silver and bronze, and then I finished. I did some more yachts. Feeling it before. And I hit 5. I did aircraft. Placed to drive ghost gas splat back in the water. Problem was insane. Church Fury took you the spear. I did that for Android. I did it for Android. I did some more for yacht. For family game 4. And then I did Argentina Amateur Locals first. And Yosemite Amateur Locals first and second. I did it for King of Fire. And I did say, and I finished Family Game Night 4, and I did Sega Super Sense. I completed 8 Semicolon. There's members of the GG, which is a secret unit. But you have to beat the Samus from the Jet Set Radio Court. Try to show you what that is because you can't explain it. Explaining it does not make sense, you know? You know what I mean? It does not. And then, I played a 20 PO combo. 1 time matches, 3 similar. 2 matches in April game 1, and previously still on 22nd January. This recall without being hit. Then Wilder streams Nightmare. Just ran a cyclone over 20 seconds. And then I, it's my next series in a row. And then Fuel, I want to challenge and Fuel in games for 23rd. I finished current race first of GPS, races and racer, kind and complete. And then played a Vista point. And then I added Jan Kinpon, which is a secret cheat, which is winning Alex Kidd tournament in singles mode. And then Nightmare is we're completing the Knight's Court, the single, so that Rila, which is the second chart, which is a single story in Knight's Court. The second one. And then I end up completing. So let's see here. And then on beat out Lactose characters, beat out characters and so much. Kill 1,000 enemies and overkill 3. Beat out mission Purple CP carrier on the 24th. On the 25th, I reached rank 15 and overkill 3. And then at Top Gun, I hit 100 aces. I like all ball games. I like most 2 quarts. I play each type of ball game off the player. I beat all classic double spurs. I rescued 5, which is a glitch, which is a one that's kind of glitched because you can just play one double pair and it unlocks. You know, all you need to do is beat one double spurs from the start of the game. Once you lock them, all the character, you can just beat those two doubles pair, that double pair, and that's it. And rescue 500 shooters over time. And also you can use your tricks. You can complete all challenges in all 6 games right A. And then unlocks her to a complete level 100 stackers. Complete 100 gems and reward for collecting 50 or more coins 7. Reward for punting 55 chain reactions. Reward for chain total spears in a single shot. And I completed Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. If you have the original version of the game, and then if you have the original version of the game, and then if you have what you do is the original version, you can go to, there's like a secret mode in the game, which is like a debug mode, which is kind of like a thing for developers to kind of, a hidden thing in the PS2 when like original 360 versions, they could test out like the end of the levels, and if you complete the level, what's it like when you complete the level, like actually complete the level, I think. Kind of like that. And it does not get rid of the achievements. And there's stuff like that, so. And then I did that. Then lose your license. I did in Vancouver 2010 Games Journals version. And likely the highest speed, save by swimming, time to try, style run, like the only channel on complete the corner. And the years and urine challenges. And I recorded for a collection of 1,000 searchable streams of wins. Frenzy Fanatic in the game. Which is I want to say like eating 10,000 fish in the game versus 6,000. It's a serious number of fish though. It is a certain number of fish in the game though. I don't remember exactly how much, but oh no, that's Food Bank. It's 40,000 fish. Okay, never mind. And then recruit and heal Sparso or exterminated. The overwhelming A mission 3. First concern the Abershini. Referring 1,000 sharks, 40,000 points of grenade, which is eating 40,000 things. Order for playing game for 2 tenors. The Abershini Sheet. Go there and hit weapons, rock launcher, smart razor, heal Sparso. And that's the 4th of February. Leading mission. The X numbers goes active. Then finished on the objective to lead brutally shot the lane grenades at mission D issue, which is really easy. Mission D. Mission of the Hall and Black Ice scrolls at the War drivers finish that with no time penalty. That's pretty. Yeah, and then Forza Motorsport 2, Chill 1 to 1. And then Modern Warfare 2 2009. Open train local mission, which is a story mode. I'm not good at like tons of games, but it's a story mode for just clean out missions through any difficulty. I'm not that good, but I play the games. I try them. That's all. And then I do that when I just play them on story. I'm not that good, so I just play them on easy. But I do enjoy the games, even though I'm not like expert at them. I do enjoy them. And then Forza Motorsport 2, 4 drivers who finished the race with no time penalty against the opponent. Last race completed the single player campaign Call of Duty 2 I did. And then I hit 5 mobs in the same charge attack using the spear. Place or Malcolm and strike S Black and Noir. And history is yours. Be a sort of event Tiger at the Masters. You just need to compete on one, you don't need to actually even finish it. And I defend my title any major, which is your first major you are allowed to compete in. You'll defend your title in that major. And then win the President's Cup I did. And then I reached level 15, give me 5. I want to do that. Give me 5, finish, give me 5, so I did that name. And then I save the Sun Challenge. Instruments I Vancouver 2010 to 16. Airplay, Supersonic on 17. Head to head, Landing Zone, Your Maker, Target Practice. And I'd be the number 1 rank of 10 consecutive weeks, so I just always number. Integrates Video Tour, and the winners use tokens. Top Speed, got Speed, Single Swimman, 1 go out Ski Cross, 1 go out Downhill, 1 go out Swam, single player. It was on the 18th and the 20th. 1 go out Parallel Swim Offline. That's the 28th, the 21st. Leap and Run Out. Especially summon the overtake. I've got ski jumping. And single player one about jet swim. And then 22nd one about super G and mooch. And then in 23rd I lead your first race any event in motion for journal. Journal license perform 3 checks to some kites race or 12 5 reason the kayak event. Then use your boost 4 times 0 race and so forth. And then kayak pain roads and 27 alcohol. Then 26, I flew into Florida, and within a yard of flags, 100 years I used a customer shot. And then within a yard of flags, a choked report shot at least 50 yards out. And then one shot twice the square, close to me, shot 26. And then wins the Jack, my credit, and each day in term month, at least one day, charge at 26. And answer 10,000 questions, which you just need to complete one challenge every month. The month you don't even need to log in that same month. Just like with February, I just did out January's. And then, because you can do 2 months without that month and the month before without, and then, like, answer 10,000 questions. I did that on the first, and unlocked all 3 exams as well. And I also played 1,000 games at Game 5 for the first, and I finished the race arcade second round. And we chose 3 level picking up any gold treasure in Microsoft Treasure. And Zivus is trying to Hermes enemies, best restaurant 100. That was the only achievement I can get. And all achievements you have to actually get it in one time. You just can't it's not cumulative, which is hard though. I don't know, to me it is, but it's probably not super hard, but then inside I don't like carnage. Faster, you were always faster, already 50 races, recorded faster race 6. And I won the West Championship Cup. And I complete all time chosen for that mode, blah blah. Let's see if I can do it. There's a person who created a session, I said I could be able to do it then. And they're like, and we'll see about that. And then there's no communication. I was actually communicating with them. So and the ultimate just blah 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 and stuff. We found more all gold and all cups events. Then over race you run 9 points, credit 1 12. Then I earn all achievements certain 1 set. Take 10,000 turns and earn all achievements certain 2 sets. I don't have like a code for Tinker. So I just downloaded it and played offline. But if you have a game you should play online, you get accounts. So I just do that, so we'll see. I'm hoping to finish that game. Hoping to finish Tinker on Games from Those Live today, soon. I'm on set 3 right now, so I'll do that, and then I have one achievement I'm doing in Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12 Road to Masters, which is 281, which is win the Masters for 7 times, beat Tiger's 281 win week streak, which is either tied or 281 or 282 weeks. So I've been doing every tournament, and then the tournaments with DLC. The DLC tournaments don't count because that would be kind of unfair for me, especially when the servers went down and you didn't buy the DLC. To actually have to cheat that counts against you for ranking. That'd be pretty unfair. And yeah. And then Tinker GF. And then I have to complete the majority of the. I have to complete every set perfectly, so I'm gonna do that. I'm doing like enough set to be a mic, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll finish that game, and then I'm done with that. I'm gonna go to do I'm gonna do another game. I don't know what. I know after I do this one, Games from Those Live one, I'm going to do another game.